Oh, Elmo! He says never call me that again. Sure, but I thought the egg hatched. Where's the Pokemon? Oh no! I didn't, I need to get it out of the... Man, this just loves interrupting me. A Wooper! A Wooper hatched from an egg! Didn't you see it? It just happened right now in front of you. That's what hatched from the egg, Elm. Promise. Sure, but I thought the egg hatched. Where's the Pokemon? Freaking smart people always catching you in lies. Well, seeing as we're here, I guess we might as well stop by and see our mother. Hi, welcome home. You're doing fine, I see. I've kept your room clean and tidy and clean, or is this about your money? No. Just do what you can. That quote always stuck with me. She says that at the end of every conversation, and I don't know, it feels motherly. It's not like my mom ever said it or anything, but it just kind of felt that way. Welcome to the planet. Ooh, he gyrate. The Pokemon stretched out its body and is relaxing. Amazing how it can do that with a rigid eggshell over it. Anyone for a round of tumbling Togepi, or is that tasteless to speak of when you're talking about a newborn baby? What? That Pokemon? As far as I know, there's not a Pokemon like this in Johto. Just like Mr. Pokemon was saying over the phone. The legendary Pokemon could be... Oh, never mind. Anyway, I'm sure things will be happening around you, sure. You were making me all excited. I'll give you a present for that. Please take it. Obtained the Everstone, a held item that makes so that the Pokemon holding it will never evolve on its own. Pokemon changes its shape as it evolves, but if it's holding an Everstone, you can prevent it from evolving. If you like the way a Pokemon is now, have it hold an Everstone. Sure, good luck with your journey. Oh, one more thing. Don't forget about my research. Yeah. Just gonna go have some fun, and if I get some research done on the side, you know, so be it. So Everstones. There is actually a benefit to not evolving your Pokemon. You will learn level up moves at lower levels if you are an unevolved Pokemon. But of course, the trade-off is that you have to put up with lower stats for longer, so it might be ill-advised. I don't have Metronome, dang. I used this Togepi in my personal childhood playthroughs so much. I loved just, it was level 5 in that game, so it started out knowing Metronome instead of Extrasensory. And I loved just using Metronome, seeing what happened. It had a full body back sprite as well, which I can't explain why. There's just something special about seeing a Pokemon's full body in its back sprite, because that hardly ever happened back then. Let's see how tough you can be. Extrasensory. Oh, if looks could get... I don't like this as much as I liked my childhood Togepi, I'll tell you that. Oh? Just piling on the eggshells today, we got Mareep. Pokemon Johto! Not wasting any time whatsoever. Hey everybody, it's Trigger Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This time we are getting a move on and I am talking to a tree. You have some good Pokemon there. It must be the training you gave them around Violet City. Training in the gym must have been especially helpful. As a souvenir of Violet City, take this. Oh, I thought you were gonna fight me. And increase the power of grass moves, the Miracle Seed. Oh, a filler item for our Bayleaf. Sorry, Bayleaf. You are moving up in the world, and I got to acknowledge you like the adolescent that you are. You're not quite an adult yet. Oh, Citrus Berry, though. Yeah, Razor Leaf is just too good to ignore, so I'm gonna use that for at least a little while. It's just a really, really nice item. Oh my gosh, the sun is setting on this day, and I get an encounter in the very first possible step into the grass. Whenever you think that you don't need to use your frickin' stuff, repel, Emil, repel. You get proven wrong by crap like that. Thank you! It's the power of the Heartstone. Agate getting some experience points and growing to level 13, lucky 13. I've given some thought to Agate a little bit where I was thinking about calling her Geodudette or something like that, because I always said that as a kid whenever there was a girl Geodude, and I always pointed that out, just like everyone always points out, like, hey, Mr. Mime can be a girl, what's up with that? I always kind of thought that Geodude was just as amusing as that. I haven't seen you around here before, so you think you're pretty tough, eh? Oh, I don't know why you're Australian. But yeah, and then I remembered what a wise man once told me. I'm a dude, you're a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes! Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger, can I take your order? Gosh, I laughed at that opening, that cold open to just like every one of those skits so much as a kid. I loved all that so much. Oh my gosh. That was like the show that got me into watching live action. I would only watch the cartoons on Nickelodeon when I was little, and I was like, oh man, real people. If I wanted to do that, I'd go outside and play. But no, I remember that all that was the show that made me start liking live action stuff when I was like 5. I was sick with an infection over like Christmas break or something, and that was like how I grew to watch that. Over this way, you're Repel. Yes, I remember that. I will never forget that. That is the one Repel that you got. Uh-huh, yeah, and you know, pardon, Pokemon battle? I'm on the phone. All right, I'll accept your challenge. With a phone freak like this, you definitely want to battle her, as she will be sure to call you a lot with all sorts of useful information. You got a little Nidoran, okay. It's a good thing that I got a move here that doesn't make physical contact. A lot of physical moves do make contact with the opponent and thus could trigger Nidoran's Poison Point ability. But because I'm throwing a rock at him, that is very physical, but not contacty. Before I get serious, I lost. Kid, it was over in one turn. Well, I guess what you're saying is true. Oh, you're on a big journey to see the sights? Neat. Let's be friends. Can I have your phone number? I want to hear about everything you've seen. Oh, the sparkle in her eyes. I could just see it in my mind. And then I draw a mustache on her. Registered number for Pokegear. I'll telephone you if I hear anything interesting. So we just got like a nice route. You know, we've already gone over the Pokemon on it. We can just go over here. They got this bridge here that was new. If we go into the Pokegear, it makes mention of that, saying a path crossed by the Magnet Train. Bridge, nature, Magnet Train Bridge. Nature meets technology. Little touch that wasn't there in the original version. I just thought that was kind of nice. I need to cast up another Repel. Cursor memory is nice. We're not quite to the point where it asks you if you want to use another Repel. Hi. Glance. It's intriguing. Oh, you got a Nidoran male. Are you her boyfriend? Bing! Agate grows to level 14. Catching up, one way or another. This is disappointing. If you don't want to battle, just avoid eye contact. I don't know what it is, but whenever you get past like the first major objective, like when you leave Onett and go to Tucson, Bullet Seed, ooh, okay. Bullet Seed is a 2 to 5 hit grass type move that has 10 power. Even if it hits all 5 times, it's not going to outperform our Razor Leaf, unfortunately, and I don't like it enough to teach it just so that we have another grass move in there. So I think I'm just gonna skip it there. If we keep going down, I found some good Pokemon in the grass. I think they'll do it for me. Shucks, I thought I could win. Well, you couldn't. Repel's effect wore off. Just gotta slap me in the face one more time. Hi. How would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail? For you right now, just $1 million. You'll want this. Yes! Kids these days were loaded. Well, we can't do anything with you, but we can go back here and talk to Frida of Friday. Yahoo! It's Friday! Wop babaloo bop, the weekend's here. I'm Frida of Friday. Nice to meet you. Here's a poison bomb for you, cause it's Friday. All right, woo! Give it to a Pokemon that has poison type moves. Oh, it's wicked! You'll be shocked with how good it makes poison type moves. Normally, I'm a proponent of the poison type, saying it's a lot better than people think it is, but not so much for its offensive capabilities. I don't have any use for buffing a poison type move. What should I make my Pokemon hold? Maybe an item that increases its attack power. Everyone in this Pokemon Center is important to talk to. Bonjour, how are you? Are you picking apricorns? Yes. Way to go, little apricon collector. I feel so great. I want to give you this. Lure balls. Oh! The lure balls, this Pokeball makes it easy to catch the Pokemon the pair when you go fishing. Actually, it's made from apricots. Consider those two as small gifts from me. If you want more, go to Azalea Town. A man called Kurt can make special Pokeballs out of apricots. Apricorns rule! Why, thank you. This area is great for fishing. Look at all those people fishing. Did you feel like you wanted to try fishing too? Would you like one of my rods? Man, I'm getting a rod and balls! No, but it's all old and shriveled. When you want to go fishing, face the water and use the rod first. Then concentrate and look closely at the water. Then appears when a Pokemon has taken a bite. Press A quickly to pull back up the line. You'll see what happens next. If there's water, be it at the sea or a stream, try out your old rod. No one else here, nothing up my sleeve, presto. I think I'm just gonna heal real quick and then we're gonna head back outside because there's more to this place than what we've seen. Just feels good to be back out here. Agate, you're done fighting for a little while if we're gonna be going out to the water. So whenever you got a key item like this, let's go into the bag. I'm just going into menus over and over again. We can register this item for quick use. And it says 1 set right there. That's because you have multiple quick item slots thanks to this touchscreen that they weren't utilizing for the last 2 games. We got there eventually. Landed a Pokemon. From fishing, we got 2 Pokemon that we can catch. Tentacool. This thing is a joke. Until like level 20, that is. You're stuck with crap like Poison Sting and Constrict for a little while, which are some of the worst moves ever. Then it gets better with Bubble Beam. It's just so weak to start out that it'll make you hate Tentacool. And that's a shame because it's surprisingly competent for such a common Pokemon. It's a special tank, has good type interactions due to both water and poison being reliable defensively, and it can do some damage too. I'd probably recommend waiting until some higher levels to get this one because there's so many opportunities to catch Tentacool that there isn't much reason to raise it from such a pitiful level. Its special bulk is just so good and it's compatible with Ice Beam, so I'd recommend it for taking out dragons. When Magikarp is terrible, you must skip it. Seriously. There's no reason to catch a Magikarp outside of self-imposed challenge. There's a chance to catch Gyarados, and they don't even take that long to show up. Magikarp can only learn Splash and Tackle. Splash does absolutely nothing, you all know that one, and it's the only move until level 15. It doesn't even get better either. It has 10 attack. 10. The Pokedex says it all in-game. An underpowered, pathetic Pokemon. I'm happy to have made a younger friend. Fisherman Ralph will give you his phone number, and that's a pretty important one to know. Whoa, you made me lose that fish! That's not the only thing that we can get with fishing. So, some of you might have said that I'm forgetting a Pokemon, Quillfish. Fisherman Ralph will occasionally call you to tell you that Quillfish is swarming all around the area. Unless it is swarming, you cannot possibly catch it with the old rod. Anyway, oh boy, I'm so excited to be fighting Magikarp over and over again. Pokemon have different experience yields, and nowhere is this better illustrated than freaking Magikarp. Every game, they give you this trainer that just has nothing but level 5 Magikarps, and it's wasting so much of your time, and it's not made better by the DS games being slow as molasses, and you knowing better because you've played Black and White, so you know what peak looks like. And oh my god, I just burped. Really making myself look like a fool and really backing up my opinions there, man. You know what I mean? It just... You're not even getting experience points for this. Oh, I guess that one was level 15. Sorry. It knew a move that could do damage. Such a great honor for a Magikarp. I'm so glad that we're doing this. Why am I even using a super effective move anyway? I really should be saving the whole, like, 6 frames of the extra text box of it not having to say that it's super effective. We got another one of those, and, yeah, okay, so be it. Splish. I think it was more of a kerbim, if you ask me. Everybody fresh. Wade! Sure, howdy. It's Wade, how are you? I found all kinds of berries. If you want, I'll share some with you. I'll be waiting on Route 31. We're just going all the way back. Speaking of Route 31, you could not have had better timing. Taking your old rod back there will get you another new Pokemon, and one that I quite like. Poliwag. This Pokemon can go one of 2 ways. Option number 1 is an all-arounder called Poliwrath. It's a water fighting type and wants to use physical moves. When choosing Poliwrath, your best bet is probably Belly Drum, a move that maxes out your attack in return for half of your max HP. Poliwrath can use its fighting moves to actually fight back against other water types and then wall them with Water Absorb. Downright beastly, but risky. If that doesn't sound appealing, my personal favorite option is Politoed. With Politoed, you can have the same abilities and same speed with a pure water type and better special damage. Additionally, Politoed gets the exclusive Perish Song, a move that causes both Pokemon to faint in 3 turns, and it's a win button against an opponent that can't switch out or is on their last Pokemon. Downside is, it's on a trade route, as in, you need to trade to go that route. You could learn into special water and ice moves and teach it Psychic. Should Politoed just not work out for you, it can still use Belly Drum, it just won't hit quite as hard as the Wrath. Make sure the Wag is Water Absorb, as it's the best ability for both forms. Should you not need a water type urgently, then it's fine to catch Poliwag later on. He gave me a Lepa Berry! I wasn't just gonna not check that after saying it was useful. Nice. I never actually showed off the lure ball because I didn't want to catch anything though, but it has an increased chance of catching a Pokemon that was hooked while fishing, and you get 2 of them. They're oddly green. They've had inconsistent designs over the years where sometimes they're green, sometimes they're blue, and I guess they landed on green finally after flip-flopping for so many years. I saw this item from the water. We got a Great Ball. That is a 1.5 times catch rate of a regular Pokeball, a quite powerful item that we can't even buy yet. And we're out on the road once more. Are you a trainer? That badge! It's from Violet City. You beat Falconer? Oh, you look like an electric kind of guy, so you probably got something that, oh, you're a bird keeper. Well, this is awkward. Man, talk about profiling somebody incorrectly. I realized we hadn't really talked much about Agate's personality, as we've just been doing a lot of bios lately, but such is the case with early game Pokemon. So Agate's nature is careful nature, and its best IV is very finicky. I guess you could say that she's like kind of reserved, but if you get her on the wrong subject, then she's just really like, no, it has to be the specific way, like it's not debatable, one of those where you can really set her off and get her going. I think that works out quite well with the fact that in the right situation, she can just do so much damage though, but in the others, she's just completely useless. So it does kind of play off of that a little bit. We are just dominating these guys. You think you're gonna growl me? You think that's really gonna affect her? Of course not. 99, 99, 99, level 15, and magnitude. All right, okay, now we're talking. Get rid of tackle for that. We finally got our first ground type move. And boy, am I excited to do this one because it's for the lucky. I know what my weaknesses are, yeah. I know what one of your weaknesses is too. I just used it. I should train again at the gym in Violet City. You can't do that, actually. If you did that, the trainers only battle you until you've beaten the gym leader. Don't you know anything? Forgot that I needed this. I brought out Cole to use Rock Smash. I traded away our other Rock Smashing Geodude in favor of Palkia. I think I made a fair trade. Shell Bell. Now that's an interesting option. This restores 1/8 of a Pokemon's max HP every turn that you inflict damage, making it better than a lot of other passive heals, but of course you gotta be attacking in order to make use of it. I'm probably gonna hold off on that one right now just because I like our 2 existing held items so freaking much. We got Union Cave up ahead. Here we go. What the hey, no, I'm gonna equip that. We'll put that one on Nettle, as Razor Leaf is already hitting for so much damage anyway, and I think that could probably add to some survivability. Welcome, everybody, to Union Cave, the next big roadblock. I could see an Onix in there, oh gosh, all right. You think about how big Onix is in universe, it's just crazy. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm gonna get to do the thing that I like doing so much. Get an X attack right there. If we ever have a long battle, I might throw that onto our, oh my god. I spent all the money I had on the way over here, and I'm down to just 3 repels. I don't know if I can get through this place without running out. I don't know. If there's a light, cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. Okay, I see you. Using the old noodle right there. So you, Fire Breather Ray. It's a ray of fire. Oh man, I gotta send this poor little Vulpix to the Shadow Realm. Magnitude! Ember! Magnitude 10! So that'll be a number between, I think it's 1 and 10 outright, and I think that if it selects Magnitude 10, that move is 200 power. Flash! That's gonna lead to some real hype moments that I won't have any way of seeing coming. I can't believe I rolled a 10 on my first go. Like I said, it's a move for the lucky. Got an X speed by checking this rock right here. You're gonna wanna remember that this water is here, as it's going to serve a pretty nice purpose. TM39 Rock Tomb. Why? That sounds like a move worth teaching. Just using all the items that we get right here. Rock Tomb is a 50 power, 80% accurate rock type move that lowers the opponent's speed. It's less accurate than Rock Throw, but more powerful than Rock Throw. It's certainly risky, but I think I wanna, oh, wait. Oh, no. It's not more powerful than Rock Throw.
No, I'm not. I'm just, every time I'm like, I'm gonna use this, doesn't use it. I'm not gonna use this, does use it. Can never make up my frickin' mind. Okay, well, I was mistaken. I thought it was a 60 power move. I'm misremembering things again. Up this way, we got an X defend, just collecting them all. Yeah, my repel ran out. I'm down to just one left after this one. Please, repel of all repels, protect us, save us. Whoa, what a surprise. I didn't expect to see anyone here. Sounds like a good time to meet our 2 new encounters here in Union Cave. Oinks! Sorry, just, I called Onyx Oinks as a kid. I misread a lot of things and I always love sharing that story. Anyway, Sandshrew, Scratch and Poison Sting. That's all you got until level 20-ish. It's over if it gets hit by water and grass, and it's so slow for life. I wish Sandshrew was good. I've always thought he's cute and cool at the same time. You just don't get any rock or ground moves of any merit other than Rock Tomb. This is the kind of Pokemon that I wish made up for its bad stats by learning Earthquake or Rock Slide at some decent level like a lot of other rock ground types, but it doesn't get either of them without TMs at all. Geodude is better on offense, Onix is better on defense, and this one's just kinda in the middle. Goldeen, a physically oriented water type, but an example of how unique does not necessarily equal good. It takes much too long to get a physical water move. Basically all of its reasonable attacks are special, and it's extremely outclassed at casting them. You'll prefer Water Pulse and Ice Beam on the majority of other Pokemon. The most exciting thing about it over other water types are Agility and Mega Horn, but those are the final 2 level moves that it gets. Even with Agility or Swift Swim, it's not hard hitting enough to be called a sweeper. If you just gotta catch it, enjoy Peck and Return. That's what you're gonna be using. As you can see, I have the superior Geodude! Because it's a Geodudette. And we get to level 16 off of the back of that one. Any new move? Nah, we just had one. Another thing about Goldeen is that a baby Goldeen was considered multiple times across 2 generations. Its official and the Japanese name would have been Gyopin. Magnitude 8, I've been doing really well on this. Wow, this is cool. Nice. 124, and you are down. Oh! This battle could only be displayed in $256 mode. Well, all right then, I've decided. I'm not leaving until my Pokemon get to... I remember when everything was 256 color mode, and... God, I'm sounding so old right now. Got a Great Ball. I knew one of these little recessed areas had something good in it. And then I want to go this way. Wait a second. Oh, another Great Ball. Yeah, I'm gonna fight you really quick. You generally want to fight as many trainers as you can, not only because they give you phone numbers. Zubat Supersonic keeps confusing my Pokemon. I'm seriously upset about that. It's been 15 years, I'm burying the hatchet. I'll show that you have coughing on your team, and I'll just chuck a rock at it. The rock's as big as its entire body, so yeah, it's gone. See you later. I can't believe I didn't do this. I am wasting precious steps and playing with fire with my repels by doing this, but it's important. It's important. It's important, damn it. I need to show this. I can't just not do it. Hey, hiker. You got a little mustard on your shirt. I love going 2 steps north of the hikers and like making their eyes just bulge out. It's the way the pixel aliasing on them works. It just looks so goofy, and I've always thought that. I never thought I'd get another chance to do that in a video, because back when I did Platinum, I wasn't thinking about doing Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Get a potion. Podian. No, I'm not here to fish. I'm not here to fish. Oh no, I have no pants. That's what's going on here. I have no pants. I'm gonna walk the rest of the way. Zubat confuses your Pokemon, huh? Well, guess what? I one-shot Zubats and get level ups off of them. No. Damn. Well, I was almost cool. I think I know who you are. I think you're a Pokemaniac. I roam far and wide in search of Pokemon. Searching far and wide. Yes, you're a Pokemon. They are so memorable in this game, just being a freaking Scyther. Get me out of here. Swap to you. Can't believe I'm actually afraid of a Slowpoke, but really, Yawn! Oh, that's a good move. I really like that. Yawn is a rare 100% accurate sleep move, but it's delayed by a turn, so it gives your opponent a chance to switch out or a chance to win the fight before it can take effect. Case in point, that's what I have done. I was saying that you're seeing me battle just as many trainers as you can, not only because they give you their phone numbers and that can potentially lead to good things later on, like a rare Pokemon or Reflect. Yes, we're forgetting a move for that. That's really a good use of you. I'm gonna get rid of Growl. It has the same basic effect of reducing physical damage. I was saying, there's also the fact that trainers give more experience points than wild Pokemon. This is not the case in the modern games, so if you're kind of a newer Pokemon fan, you might not be aware of this being a mechanic, but I just thought I'd let you know that that's the case. That is totally a hidden item up top there, and I can't get to it, and it is bothering me, and game designers really know how to make me feel hurt. Thank you, nothing, okay. I'm just stepping so carefully, trying to reduce my encounter rate in vain. We're almost out, we're almost out, we're almost out, we're almost out. God, brings back memories, doesn't it? Really kicks in the nostalgia of getting encounters in here and not being able to repel them away. Yes, we are out, I only got one encounter. Route 33, it is always raining out here, and there's some apricorns. There are absolutely no new Pokemon on this route, so you are really just better off running on through it, but there's not really a whole lot of places that have unique weather here, so we can get into like one fight and just kind of see what it's like. A punk apricorn. I have a lot of black apricorns now. I guess you'd call them bulk apricorns. I finally got through that cave. It was much bigger than I expected. I got too tired to explore the whole thing, so I came outside. Thank you, you're too kind. Different Pokemon will have different interactions in the rain. So water-type moves have their power doubled, whereas fire-type moves have them cut in half, and then certain moves like Thunder will never miss in the rain. They bypass accuracy checks altogether. A Pokemon like Agate here would really like it to not be raining if there's water Pokemon around, so yeah. If you talk to your Pokemon on this route specifically, they'll have, similar to in battle, differing opinions on what the rain is like. Ooh, you do not like Agate is making an unhappy face. Does not want to be out of its Pokeball in this. What about a grass type? Ooh, Nettle is very happy about the rain. All of the starters will have varying opinions on this regardless of what stage they're in. I came through the cave, but I still have plenty of energy left. He's threatening me with exercise. Given that you're a hiker, yeah, rock and fighting type Pokemon. And a lot of the trainer classes have consistent little things like that. It's so normal to me though, but I guess it would be helpful to a new person to like know that. Nettle, you are doing so much damage. You have really come into your own. I definitely think you make a better Bayleaf than a Chikorita, because man, when you have Razor Leaf, when you have your stats increased from evolving, you got Reflect, you are a pretty solid little fella, I gotta say. Not so little anymore either. Heck, you'll probably one-shot this Machop just because Razor Leaf is such a powerful move. You are determined to prove that you are not useless, and I am all for it. Ah! It's okay, it's okay. Focus Energy doesn't actually do anything. It raises your critical hit rate though, but come on, in single player, they always just faint the next turn before they even get to try attacking you. It's fine, we'll just Razor Leaf, take it out. Good night, you lost to a Bayleaf. And after Nettle takes the championship, it will not be such an insult anymore. Whoa, you got more zip than me! I guess that happens when you don't have a heavy backpack on and you don't weigh 300 pounds. I don't usually go into town. I bet you go to all kinds of towns on your journey, don't you? You know, if I were to trade phone numbers, then we could exchange all kinds of information. Yeah, just ask me on a date, man. I'll give you a call when I think of a good, heartwarming story. Okay, oh man, I don't know, this is moving a little bit fast for me. When we go out this way, welcome to Azalea Town. Who are you? You don't know us. We are Team Rocket. What? We broke up a while ago? Give me a break. We have not broken up. Actually, we did once, but we have come back to pursue Giovanni's ambition. Enough talking. Just shut up and beat it. Thud. Whoa, he means business. He shoved that guy just from looking at him. Nothing is going on. It's unsafe to go in there, so I'm standing guard to make sure people don't wander in. Am I not a good Samaritan? Is Samaritan a capitalization thing? Slowpoke Well, also known as the Rainmaker Well. Locals believe that a Slowpoke's yawn summons the rain.
Records show that a Slowpoke's yawn ended a drought 400 years ago. Well, this place has a rich, long, and varied history. But I think we're gonna stop there. Next time on Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver, we're going into Azalea Town and seeing just what kind of place this is. See you guys then.